After opening Season 23 with a victory against WAO, TIS experienced a season full of ups and downs. Losses against ILI and ROACT were balanced by important victories over GEU, and most recently, a major win against AVO. That latest result has put TIS in a strong position heading into the final match of the season. Now, with just one battle remaining before the UC qualification is decided, TIS has received what appears to be a favorable matchup. Their final opponent will be an alliance that, on paper, looks less challenging than many of the other teams in the Super League. Given that a much stronger opponent could have been drawn, this matchup is a welcome surprise. Of course, no match can be taken for granted, especially with so much at stake. Can TIS finish Season 23 on a high note and secure the points needed to achieve its goal? Let's find out how they perform against DNA. TIS and DNA enter the battlefield for the sixth and final match of Season 23, with TIS holding a massive advantage in player numbers. TIS brings 99 players to the fight, while DNA fields just 50. On paper, this is one of the most favorable matchups TIS has received all season. DNA does possess a notable commander in Lord Paycoman, but overall this is not a threat that TIS is expected to be overly concerned about. The Alliance enters the match as the clear favorite and will be looking to take full control of the battlefield from the very beginning. With UC qualification on the line and no reason to hold anything back, TIS is expected to go all out in pursuit of the maximum number of points available. What strategy will they use to turn this opportunity into a season-defining result? Let's hear TIS's plan of action for the final match of Season 23.
When the horn sounds, we will race to all 4 buildings with our fastest racers. Our goal is to be as fast as possible, thus these races will be lordless. Consequently, all racers will not stay in any of the buildings. We will send several slower marchers to each building. Our plan is to perform swaps at all buildings so that in the end, Lord Marchers will be defending each building. In this match, we go all out, we leave no points on the map. We will try to discourage them from contending. Three out of 4 captured. Great start. Now let's perform some swaps. First swap, Mother. We are going to swap in a spear defender and spear reinforcements. Speed up now. Second swap, enemy outpost. We're going to speed up an infantry defender and infantry reinforcements. Speed up now. Let's attack our outpost. No need for rallies. We will kick this defender via solo attacks. Time is of the essence. The ports are about to open. We will race for both ports with several strong accounts slow marching to the enemy port and rallies starting on ours. If we secure our port, there will be no further action on this port. If we capture the enemy port, we will perform a swap. If the enemy secures any port, our slower forces or our rallies should be able to attempt to capture that building upon their swap. Two out of 2. Excellent. Let's get ready for a mandatory swap. Be ready to reinforce the enemy port. We speed up now. Casterly Rock is next on our list. We will race with our best racers to this building, as well as slow marching with others. This building will be of a great advantage if we initially capture this building. If the enemy wins the race, be ready to intercept, as we can expect a swap for a stronger defender. If possible, we will also perform a swap on this building. Excellent, we have Casterly Rock. There are no enemy slow marches, so we should have a relative easy swap. For Casterly Rock, we will bring in a spear defender. Be ready to speed up. We speed up now.
This was an easy swap. It appears DNA has given up.
The strongholds are next. We will race for both buildings, and if captured, we will reinforce them. In this match, we want to keep these buildings. DNA didn't even try to race. Let's reinforce the buildings and be ready for the next step. Not much longer, and the castles of DNA can be attacked. Most of their troops are hiding in rallies, so taking points from their individual castles should not be difficult. Our final races will be for the mines. We will race for both with strong accounts and have several slow marches in case we fail to capture by racing. Both mines captured. Perfect. Let's reinforce them, keep an eye on all the buildings, and max out on our points. There is nothing else we can do in this match. Now it's a waiting game to see how our contenders have done for the final rankings.
The sixth and final match of Season 23 ended in a dominant victory for TIS against DNA. Needing a strong result to keep their UC hopes alive, TIS left nothing to chance and delivered a commanding performance, earning an impressive 368 ranking points. At the same time, two of TIS's direct competitors in the standings, GGS and NW1, were locked in a close battle of their own. The outcome worked perfectly for TIS, allowing the Alliance to leapfrog both rivals in the final rankings. And with that, the long wait is finally over. After coming painfully close in previous seasons, TIS has achieved its goal and secured qualification for the UC. With the final standings published, TIS finished 15th, just inside the top 16 required to qualify. But qualifying for the UC is one thing, performing in the UC is another challenge entirely. The regular Season 23 may be over, but for TIS, the toughest battles are still ahead.